All right, hey guys, Jason Samco here. Today we're going to be talking about some of this inventory they got here. We're down in Jacksonville, Florida. I came down here specifically because they had 4 of the Ram Tradesman with the Power Wagon package, and I wanted to review that, and I did. That truck is sitting over there, but now I got a long way to walk back to my actual truck. So I figured we were walking through, I saw this, but let's take a look at them. I mean, you want to talk about Wranglers? Look down this row. I mean, these guys have got some serious Wranglers. Okay, let's take a quick walkthrough on them and see what we got. But we got a Sahara right here. Okay, the acidified version of this. Beautiful, beautiful setup. And look at 54. Not too bad whatsoever. Now they're kicking in some of their stupid BS stuff that we see at a lot of dealerships. I don't know anything about this dealership. Never talked to them, never nothing other than calling to confirm they had that Ram and coming down and getting the keys for it. We got a Rubicon right here. Love the Rubicon. This one's also giving you the winch, the factory worn winch, and you are getting the steel winch bumper on here. Nice setup. You got the 35s on here already. You can always tell if it's got 35s from the factory because Jeep is forced to add this on by law because of the width of the 35s. They have to add that by law. So when you see that, you know you automatically are on 35 on these things here. But this one here, they're asking a little more money, 76 or 75 grand with some additional BS in there. Again, there's stuff that they're doing right here that they're making you have. But this one right here, another Rubicon, standard Rubicon without the 35 package on it. And quite a bit difference in savings on there, but love that with the Extreme Recon Edition package. Another Rubicon sitting right here, same kind of deal. This one right here, what is this, a Sport or a Sport S, or what do we got here? This is, I don't even know what they offer these as. This is a Wrangler Sport, I'm assuming. They got their window treatments. You can see all of their stuff. Add leather, 2000 dealer and stuff. So they put their own leather in this. Is that what they did? It looks like they put their own leather seats in this or something they did to this. Not quite sure how all that works, but there it is anyway. And 53.7 soft top versions. You can see they got a lot of the Saharas in here. They got a lot of the sports. You can always tell the Saharas because they are color matched on the fender flares. Okay, color matched fender flare sports are always going to be like this, and then when you get into the Rubicons and the stuff like that, you can get them either or. I believe you can get them either or. Again, I don't know much about. I get confused between the Gladiator trims and the Wrangler trims on what does what. But here's a Willis. Okay, this is done up nice. Look at this. Love that they come with true mud tires, and I love the Falcon Wild Peak mud terrains that are on here. 56 on this, not a bad price. That's what their package added, so you're 54 too, and I'll bet I don't know about this place, but anywhere else you could definitely get, you'd be able to get 8 grand off on this thing all day long without a problem. Any one of these you should be able to get at least 8 grand off without any issues. Maybe not a Sport, might be 5 grand, but any dealer that tells you any otherwise, tell them to go pound sand. Like I said, the deals are out there. Sahara, and you can see, like I said, it's got that very color matched roof on there, color matched fender flares, very classy, citified look to it. Another Willis, which is more off-road look. I think the Willys even looks more aggressive than the Rubicon does, in my opinion, looks-wise, but it does not get the front locker. But for 2024, for the first time, the Willys does get the rear locker. Okay, in 2023 and earlier, it did not have it. But in 2024, they gave it the free float rear axle. They gave the Willys a off-road plus button and a actual rear locker, making this one heck of a deal now. That is an incredible truck. But you can just see here as we walk down the line, I mean, man, we got some options here. Lots of options. And then we even got pink if you want pink in here. Look at there. So you got all kinds of fancy colors. Like I said, you can see the Willys is very popular. And here it is next to a Rubicon, so you can see the difference. And see what I mean? See how the Willys even looks tougher than what a Rubicon does. Okay, especially with the tires. Okay, you got the mud terrain tires on there. You got the the blacked out on the front grille. Here's a little more simple. Now I like the hood better on a Rubicon because I like these vents that are on here, and the styling. The hood looks more aggressive than a simple hood. This is the same hood that's on a Sport or on any of the other lower trim level ones. They're all going to have that same one. Rubicon gets its own unique hood. Mojave also gets its own unique hood. But beautiful designs on these things. But the Willis is definitely one tough looking Jeep, and they are a good price. But this is the only one, a Rubicon, hard top or soft top, but is the only one you can get with front and rear lockers. Okay, Willis is the only other one that you can get with a rear locker. We come over here, here's those, look at how cool that thing is. Let's just take a walk over there and look at that real fast. All right, now this is somebody's vehicle, not for sale, and you can see they've done some work to it, but look at how cool this looks. It looks very Jurassic Park. Sharp looking car, no doubt about it. It's got the rack on the back mounted up there. Pretty sweet looking setup on here. It looks like he home spray paint bed linered the fender flares and the everything else. Like I said, sorry about this. It's again, I'm not lying when I tell you it is 97 degrees. I'm baking in the middle of a hot parking lot here. It is brutal. I have sweat coming out of places I don't even know they could sweat. But here's that we look at. This is the Power Wagon. Whoops. That's that Power Wagon I just got done reviewing. It's still sitting over there, but there's one of them. Here's another one. These are tradesman versions of the Power Wagon. Just amazing truck. There's two of them right there. We go through some of their other Rams here, and then we got two more. These ones with the winch on the front. Okay, these are both tradesman Power Wagon trucks. And there's another one. You can see right here, another tradesman Power Wagon. So they got 4 or 5 of these things. And there is the one I just got done doing the review on. Is that bad boy right there. I had him pull it out for me so I could walk around and review it. And then we come over here, we got more Jeeps. Like I said, they got a lot on this lot here. Willys, again, like I said, nice tough package. There's that Rubicon. Here you can really kind of see the difference though in the hood. Okay, you can see it. I love the hood of the shape of the hood between the Rubicon, you know, with the vents on there versus this to that. Love the Rubicon hood. We got another Rubicon right here. This one's coming in at 67. And this is a Rubicon X, I'll bet, because it's got the color matched roof on here. And this is that split roof where it's got both of them. You zoom you out a little bit so you can see it, where you got that double panel roof setup on there kind of thing that they do on it. But like I said, beautiful, beautiful Jeeps. And they just keep right on going and wrapping right around. And like I said, they make them, there's a lot of them here at this dealership. There's no doubt about it. Tons and tons of Jeeps. And then here we got the Gladiators. We'll walk over through them. There's that tradesman, the 2500 tradesman Power Wagon. Again, I have a full video of that on my channel. Awesome, awesome truck. Very well could be one of my next trucks. That is on my short list. However, it will be changed. Okay, it will be. Those tires are ridiculously little, and they will end up going to 37s. Just like 33s on a Mojave look childish. Okay, they look childish on this Jeep, on a Mojave. Now they look good. 33s look good if you put them on a Sport, but on a Mojave they look childish. And that Ram is the same way. Those 33s on that truck look childish. I don't have any other way to put it. Just looks stupid. So they will be getting changed out if I go with that. But if I buy another Gladiator, I'll be putting 37s on it as well too, or very minimum 35s like I did. But see, here's the Mojave hood. Mojave hood's got that good bump in here, and it's got this fake hood scoop in here. Actually, it's not fake. It's actually functional. You got airflow coming through there. But I love that design as well too. I like the Rubicon one better, but I do think this is a very cool look to it. I love the look of the Mojave. Just an excellent, excellent Gladiator here. And these things are not cheap, but here's the Mojave coming in right here. 63, their thing 61 is what they're saying MSRP is, and you can get this all day right now for 48. Okay, any dealership that tells you differently, go to a different dealership. Rubicon, same thing I got right here. Beautiful. But see what I mean? I love that hood. I love the aggressiveness to this hood compared to the Mojave, which is still a beautiful setup and my second favorite. But I love the aggressiveness of the Rubicon hood. But here's the Rubicon right here. Again, same kind of thing. This is steel bumper package too, so it's easy to put a winch on. They're coming in at 66. Again, you know, 50 grand, 55 grand maybe max. I mean, don't let these guys play games with you. Here's the same color one I got right there, Rubicon. And we got a Willys right here. Again, same with the Gladiator. In the Gladiator world, the Willys gets a rear locker and the off-road plus button for the first time in 2024. Beautiful thing, and you're saving some money on here. Look at this. Okay, 57. So you're coming in at 10 grand cheaper than what you are for the Rubicon there, okay, for that one. So between these particular two that are sitting here. And again, 57, you should be walking out the door for 45 for this, okay, with 45, and as it gets closer to fall, 43, okay, that kind of thing, 43, 44. So anybody that's telling you otherwise, tell them pound sand. Okay, here's a Sport, cool color though, but this is just your standard Sport or Sport S. I don't know which one without looking. And then we can look, here's another one right here, but this is the Gladiator. What do we got here? This is just a sport. They are asking 45. Simple in design. You're not going to be able to see a whole lot in here. There's not much to see. It is very simple in design and layout in here, but it is beautiful. They're very capable, okay, and they can be done upright. Here's a Sport S. So that Sport was 45. Here's a Sport S coming, come on, 53. They bumped their head, okay. Now it is nice because you do get color matched too, but you get color matched on a Sport too sometimes if it's got these packages. Like I said, some of the things they do kind of make me wonder how the world works sometimes with some of the packages that these dealers spec them as and get them for, and what they do with them. But like I said, beautiful Gladiators, beautiful options all the way down here. They got a lot of cars at this dealership. They got a lot of stuff, and we are on one of 5 of their lots, and I got to walk way past Fleet Services, walk around that road, and go way up there to get out of here. It's kind of going to be an adventure, but I thought I'd take a minute while I was doing it and just show you some of the stuff out there. So point being, don't think for a second that you can't get the deals that you don't want to get. I mean, do you see how many are on just this one lot here? How many Jeeps and Wranglers and Gladiators are here? Do not be afraid to push the envelope of negotiation, okay? The 2025s will be out in a few weeks. And when they come out, these have got to drop more anyway. So don't think for a second that you're not going to be able to wheel and deal on these. There are, if you look on, do like I show you, go to Auto Trader, go to cars.com, go to Car Gurus, see how many are available in the areas around you, that kind of thing. And when you start having things like 5, 10, 15,000 of a 2024 Wrangler and things like that laying around, they got to move them, and the deals are going to come down. And you can negotiate Jeep and Ram better than any other company out there still to this day. So don't be afraid to push those numbers. And remember, it's not the car sales guy's deal. It's not the dealership's deal. It's their vehicle, but it's your money and it's your deal. So use it right. Thanks for watching.